Well, my name is BrendaLee Reimer. I work from home, but this is something I do every Tuesday night that I've committed myself to for over the last year.
And what exactly is your role here at the foundation?
My role here at Boundary Trails is I'm a volunteer visitor. Yeah, so I get to visit people that I have no idea who they are, but I love making new connections, and it comes very naturally for me.
Now, is this specifically for palliative care, or is it just general?
So the wards that I'm on are the medical ward, both in the old wing, the new wing, and now I've also gone down to rehab.
So no 2 days would ever be the same for you in this role?
Never. That's what I like about it. It's always a change.
And you're once a week in this capacity?
Yes, once a week, Tuesday evenings. I generally come, roughly 2 hours from 6 to 8. Sometimes I stay later, depending on the conversation.
Did you have any connection to Boundary Trails Health Center, or what drew you here?
So actually I was living in Winnipeg, and I came back. My mom had cancer. She's fine. But I was praying out there that God would lead me to a place to connect, to get involved in the community, because that's what I was really looking for. And it just happened that my best friend's daughter was volunteering here, and so she put me in contact with Jerry Ann, and it was great. Did all the checks that I needed done, and I think this is where God wanted me to be. So.
Well, it's very interesting. We're in a chapel here to do this interview,
right.
so I don't think this was random.
No, it wasn't.
You haven't been here overly long, but you've been here long enough.
Yep.
Do you have a favorite memory of your time so far as a volunteer?
My favorite memory. There was one lady here that was here for 100 and some days. She's no longer here, but she's in Altona. But seeing her week after week, just being her person to come visit, was so special, and just it made me feel like she had somebody, that she could rely on to come for her visits. And there have been other people that I've made connections with. As a visit or a volunteer, you don't outrightly say, "Can I pray for you?" But when someone asks if you can pray for them, it's like, yes, I can definitely do that for you. So, those are really special times for me. When someone just asks me. And I remember one night so clearly, I was with a lady. She had dementia, and before I left, she just grabbed my hand. She said, "Can you pray?" And I was like, absolutely. And those to me are special, when I can be there for someone in their time of need. So yeah, it's been great.
I just happened to search our inventory of articles in Pembina Valley Online, and I do notice that we have chatted with you before.
Yes.
So I'm aware that faith is very important to you. So.
That absolutely is. You're probably talking about snippets of love. Yep.
But that is, you couldn't have likely a better tool to use in a volunteer role such as this.
Yeah, it is. It's wonderful, except you're kind of limited unless someone like your patient brings it up.
Yeah.
You can't, unfortunately say, hey, but if they bring it up, and I've had multiple do that, those conversations are just amazing, and that's what I thrive on. It's like, hey, I really want to say something, but I know my boundaries, and so, but it's wonderful. Even if I can't say anything there, I can still take them home with me and lift them up. So.
The interesting thing is, and I've spoken to other Boundary Trails Health Center volunteers as well. So everybody has a different role, but this is the thing is, nobody necessarily wants to find themselves in a hospital. So to be able to bring something of comfort or help is invaluable.
Absolutely, and some people. I remember just last week I visited a lady that just had such an amazing story, and I wanted to just sit there with her all night. But you've got a list of people that you want to, check in on it kind of thing. But just some of the stories just captivate me. And it's like, wow, like 15 minutes or 10 minutes is not enough time to spend with each person, but it's just an amazing feeling when you can just be an ear and just let them talk. And I love that. That's something that I have just been so drawn to. So
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Why do you feel it's important to be a volunteer?
Oh, because everybody out there needs somebody to see them, to acknowledge them, to, not only here, but other places that I've volunteered. It's just so rewarding. And you meet new people. I mean, like, I meet new people every Tuesday. Like, sometimes I have, a second encounter, but I think it's just rewarding for myself, just to be used. I always say I want to be the hands and feet of Jesus, like, what can I do? Where can I go? Who can I talk to? So, yeah, like, just go out and volunteer. Like, it's not a mission trip, put yourself out. Like, there are so many friendships to be made.
Do you have any advice for anybody that's thinking about volunteering?
Yeah. Get out of your bubble. Don't say I can't do this because, you know what? If you feel called to it, you're gonna be given what you need. That's how I always think. I've done multiple different, volunteer positions, anywhere from the racetrack to the hospital to, all these different places that I know, nothing about them, but I'm always equipped. Someone always equips me to do, the best that I can. So, I mean, like, the staff here are wonderful. I love coming through and just talking with them, they've gotten to know my face, so it's like, hey, and we have our little conversations. So, I mean, like, you not only see, patients and stuff, but you get connected to the staff as well. And, hoping I never lined up in here, but I know I'd be in good hands. So, yeah.